Hare Krishna. Hello everyone. Please confirm, are you able to hear me and see me properly? Good. So we have Shivatmika here. Hello. Shreya. Hare. Thank you, Shreya. Hare Krishna. We are just part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. We are just trying our duty. Hello, Anisha, Asher, Shri Vishnu. Wonderful. So you are able to hear me properly, I guess. Fine. So shall we start? So today we have got some less time. Yesterday we took complete 2 hours. So today I've been informed that we have exactly 1 hour. Fine. So let's quickly start. Ready? Thank you everyone for your good wishes. So let's start. So we have some good sets today as yesterday, and you will be certainly enjoying them. I hope so. So are you people ready for the first set? Okay, so as last time, I will be giving you some time, same 10 minutes I will be giving you. I will be showing you the instructions and the questions. They are on the 2 screens, and your timer would be there for 10 minutes. And after that, we shall discuss the question. We should solve it. We will solve it together afterwards, right? After first 10 minutes. So first 10 minutes is your time to solve the questions on your own. At least try, at least give it a try. Try to understand. And if you are able to get it, it's very nice. Okay? Fine. So I am showing the questions to all of you, and here is the first set. Please confirm it is visible properly or not. If anything is not visible, I can dictate that, or I can write the values. So whether this diagram is visible, ठीक है ना? Everyone can see. So let me read it for you. Jai, a stock market enthusiast, noted down the opening prices of 8 different stocks A to H for 10 consecutive days, starting from January 12 to 21. The stock market was open on all the 10 days. He observed that on any day the closing price either stayed the same as the opening price or changed by exactly ₹20 compared to that day's opening price. Fine. The graph given below gives the information about the 8 stocks maximum and minimum opening prices over the 10 days for the 8 stocks. Fine. So if this diagram is visible, then perfectly all right. So this diagram clearly gives the maximum and minimum prices, opening prices of all these 8 stocks A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H over the period of 10 days. And on the vertical column, you can see the values here. So it can be very easily seen. This red one or the orange, whatever color you are able to see, it shows the minimum part, and the blue one shows the maximum. Fine. I am moving to the questions. You can take a screenshot, and then I will start your time. So here are the 5 questions based on that information. You can take a screenshot of the questions. Hello Ayushman, good evening. You can take a screenshot of the questions, and then I will move back to that instruction slide. Please confirm if you have taken the screenshot. By the way, at any moment you can slide the timeline on your gadget and check it again, right? So I'm moving back to the instructions slide now. I'm moving back to the instruction slide now, and I'm starting a timer. It is 21:35 on my system's watch, and I'm giving you exactly 10 minutes. So we'll start our discussion at 21:45 for the 5 questions which follow this instruction. Fine, your time has started already. And by the way, let me inform you one thing, that as I said, these questions are based on PYQs of CAT, and I just took a slight overview of the question, and it is 10 times of a previous CAT question. I think CAT 2003 or 2004, there was one question like that in CAT, and it is 10 times of that. Not 10 times, exactly to be precise, 8 times, because there was talk of one stock over 10-day duration, and in this question we are having information regarding 8 stocks over the consecutive 10 days duration. Okay, you can continue to work on. Good evening, Just Trade. Very nice. We have started getting answers. Supraja is the first one to answer one question. I will forward you a suggestion, Just Trade. By the way, that's a good suggestion. So we have got the answer to the second question also by Supraja and Ishita. In between, Mr. Mughal wants to know the timings of VARC. You are talking to chat. Yes, exactly. I don't know about that. Yes, I shall explain that, Alban. At 21:45, you have 5 more minutes. So try to understand and try to see what you can do with this. That is the whole agenda, right? Just giving the solution is not the purpose that you can get in many books and at many places. So point is that we need to learn how to think when we face a totally new situation, right? So you've got 5 more minutes. Please try. And Sweksha, today is my first class of LRDI. I don't know how to solve this. Can you tell me from where should I have to start? Same answer, Sweksha. You will always get new situations in this section of CAT, LRDI. There is no particular topics. You get mixture of things in the examination. So you need to read it carefully, read the questions carefully and see what you can do with that. Right? Okay, Supraja has come up with the answer to third question and fourth also. No worries, we will discuss the question after 5 more minutes, right? So till then, try to think, try to see what you can do with the given information. Supraja, I just told a while ago that this question is a replica of CAT PYQ and enhanced 8 times. CAT had question of one stock, price of one stock over 10 days, 10 consecutive days. And in this set, we are having prices of 8 stocks, right? So it is certainly much above what CAT has provided. But now that depends upon the questions and your cleverness also, right? How do you take it? So I would certainly rate it above average. If not very difficult, at least I will say above average for sure. Or in the standard terms, we can say moderate to difficult. Please recheck, Supraja. Don't let the accuracy in the hands of destiny. You have been given opportunity to write your destiny. So recheck, you still have time. Hello, Rubal. I guess you have just joined. This first set have been shown here. Try to solve, or at least try to give it a read. Okay, the third answers now by Anishay. Question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all 5 questions have been answered by Anishay. Very nice. Just a nobody, I think you can slide your timeline. Or by the way, let me show it. I'm showing the question screen once. If anyone missed that. I just felt that I was continuously talking in between that duration of 10 minutes which I gave to you. And I was repeatedly getting reminded of one scene of that the new movie of Amir Khan. Sir, आप चुप हो जाओ. Sir, आप चुप हो जाओ. आप disturb कर रहे हो. So I didn't want to disturb you, by the way. Anyway, you are going to face this disturbance also at the time of examination, because sometimes you have such invigilators. By the way, our time is up. Ishita, that doesn't give dates. It just gives the maximum minimum values. In the graph, it doesn't talk about the 10 dates. It just talk about the maximum and minimum opening prices. Right? On which day it may have got there, don't know. That is not given, but only maximum and minimum prices are given. So time is up. Anyone wants more time? Very nice. Hari Prashant. This is my first set. I'm solving. Very nice. So let's see how you have performed. Sivatmika also has given answers. Supraja. So yes, option C could be confusing. I think we're talking about question 1, Supraja. Because in question 1, I can see different answers. Some people wrote A. Anisha wrote A. I think Supraja also wrote A earlier. Hari Prashant has written C. Question 2, she is saying, okay. Yesterday's sets were very helpful. Nice. From first set I learned and second was on easy side. Good. It's definitely a doable set. Wonderful. Okay, so time is up and I've also given you slightly more time, 1 or 2 extra minutes also. Let's discuss now. Fine, let's discuss now. So we have already read this and to me sometimes these diagrams are not pretty easy to interpret. So I prefer to write them in a tabular format, and that should be your habit also. I repeat, that should be your habit also. Represent this complete data in the form of a table. See, when you're going to see these values, see these things in the examination, you won't be able to write on the screen, right? So you need to work on a paper, right? You need to work on a paper, and repeatedly if you're seeing the screen and writing on paper, seeing on screen and writing a paper, it will be very difficult. So the key values should be noted down in the paper which you are having, right now also. So same way I'm doing now in front of you. So these maximum and minimum prices are given, dates are not mentioned, as somebody was asking here. Right, somebody, Ishita was asking, right? So dates are not mentioned here. So these 10 days are there, dates are nowhere used, right? Dates are nowhere used. So anyway, one thing is that either make the table and nothing else could be done. In the question, nothing is mentioned, right? In this instruction, nothing is mentioned. These prices are given. So what these prices are, so it's better to write them in tabular format. So I'm writing it here. By the way, these are given in the further sheets also. What should we do? I think let's discuss all the questions one by one. है ना, ऐसा करते हैं. Let's discuss all the questions one by one. Tabular format would be required, would be helpful. It could be helpful. Let me write. There is no harm in that. So I'm writing here. We are having 8 stocks. Stock A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Fine. Even if we are to see all the questions individually, still this is the common information for all the questions, right? So we are given the maximum prices of these stocks and minimum opening prices of all these stocks in the duration of these 10 dates, right? Starting from January 12th to January 21 of a particular year, whatever it is. So let me write these values. So repeatedly seeing what is to read the graph, directly read it once. So maximum of A, maximum is given in this blue color. Maximum here is 330, right? See all these small linings, markings, they are at a gap of 10 each, right? So 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350. So this is 330. ठीक है ना? So this is 330. And what about minimum? So minimum is 230. So that's it. That's it for stock A. Same way for stock B, we have maximum at 390. Now you can see that these star markings here, they are not aligned properly, right? So they are slightly hazy. But anyway, we can take that, right? जैसे भी examiner का मन करा होगा बना दिया, right? So, but certainly that doesn't hamper. Don't be confused about that. So this is about the stock B only. So 390 is the maximum, and again 230 is the minimum. Okay. For stock C, if I see, maximum is again 390 and this is 250. 390 and 250. For stock D, it is 310 and 250. And stock E, if I see, it is 290, that is minimum, and 390 is maximum. So 390 and 290. I've written in that order, maximum and minimum. Fine. So for stock F, we have maximum as 370 and this is 250. 370 and 250. For stock G, I have maximum at 350 and this is 270. 350 and 270. And finally, for stock H, we have this 370 and 290, right? 370 and 290. Fine. So in place of seeing this table, this graph again and again and putting the fingers, bhai ye kitna hai, it's better to write the values in tabular format. Is that fine? ठीक है ना? आगे बढ़ते हैं. I hope it is better visible. This table is better visible than this diagram, than this graph, right? Okay. Now one information was given here that the price changed by exactly 20 rupees compared to that day's opening price. Fine. So yeah, the price same, either it remained the same, stayed the same as the opening price, or changed by exactly 20 rupees compared to the day's opening price. Fine. Okay, so now we need to see the questions, because with this information we can't do much. If I see the stock A, so minimum it got 230, right? On which date it went, I don't know, whatever it may be, but all the prices would be connected because prices are going to remain same or they are going to change by 20 rupees. So 230 से increase होके 330 तक जाना है, so there are going to be at least 5 changes, right? 230 से 250, फिर 270, then 290, then 310, then 330, right? In between there could be same prices for some days, that may also happen, and after 330 also it may have further dropped also to again similar same prices, right? But the different prices it could have are only these 6 prices from 230 to 330, right? At a gap of 20 each, right? Now some of the prices are going to repeat, of course. Same way we will have the values for others also. So now we need to look at the questions and then we can proceed with anything. ठीक है ना? Okay, so let's see the questions one by one. So here's the first question. Which of the following stocks can have an average opening stock price of rupees 320 over the 10 days? I want an average of 320. So we need to see that for which of the following stocks can have. So I just need to see these 4 stocks, A, B, C and D. That is one important information. Sometimes students without seeing the questions start interpreting the instructions only, right? So it may be helpful but not always. So like I told you that there are 8 stocks and their prices are varying for 10 days, right? Maximum minimum prices are given. So nothing much can be done. There could be many variations possible, right? So here it is always better to see the questions and act accordingly. So in this question, we are having only the 4 options A, B, C and D. So for out of these 4 stocks, I need to see that which stock can have an average of 320 over the 10 days, right? Average price of 320. Now all of you know how to calculate average, right? Average means equal distribution. ठीक है ना? So sum of all the prices divided by the number of days, it is 10 days, so divide by 10. That is the only thing. ठीक है ना? So let's get back to our table there. Or maybe further we can go. यहाँ पे काम कर लें क्या? मैं वहीं चलता हूँ. I'm going back to the same screen here. So I'm only concerned about these first 4 stocks right now, right? I'm only concerned about these first 4 stocks, and I need to see which of them can have an average of 320. And from the question it is clear because only one option is correct. So either it is going to be A or B or C or D. So which one it is? Let's see. How to proceed with this? What do you suggest? So my simple idea is, let's try to see what maximum and minimum averages they could have got, right? What maximum average or what minimum average they could have got. 320 average is difficult. See, can D have an average of 320? What do you say? Tell me this. Can this stock D have an average of 320? Not possible, because maximum price is 310 and minimum is 250. So average is going to lie between them. So for D, it is certainly not possible. ठीक है ना? Yes, excellent. Chehak Jain is so active, so enthusiastic that she is writing repeatedly. option C, C, C. So for D, it is certainly not possible. So I need to check for A, B, and C, right? And regarding A also, the maximum price is 330. So it seems very less chance. It seems to have very less chance that average may reach up to 320. It's very less likely, right? So, but among B and C, it could be something. Let's check all of them. Let's check all of them. So, as I said, okay, let's try to see what maximum average the stock can get. These stocks can get. So, to have maximum average, obviously, I would like the maximum price to be repeated multiple times, right? Not all of the prices to be repeated, but the maximum price to be repeated multiple times. Okay, let's see for stock A first. So, the minimum price was 230. I'm just writing 23, let it be, right? 23, kya farak padta hai? 0 doesn't matter here. We can leave that 0 to use the space also and mental space also, right? Why to work with larger numbers? Work with smaller numbers. So let it be 23 and there's a gap of 20, that is 2 each. That means next would be 25, then 27, then 29, then 31, then 33. So it cannot have any other price other than these values, these 6 values, right? So now I said ki we want to, I'm just checking what maximum average it could have. So for that purpose, this largest value need to be repeated. So right now 3 and 3, 6 days prices are there, 4 more days are there. So at max they can have the price as 33 only, 33, 33, 33 and one more time 33, right? Now what would be average of these values? I want to see whether it would be 32 or not. Is it possible or not? So the best method here would be, what I would suggest, I would recommend is to use deviation method, right? Deviation. 32 is the average, so I want to have 32 values here. So this is one extra, one extra, one extra, one extra, one extra. So total 5 extras we are having. So out of 5, 1 can be given here, it is 32. So now 4 extras are there. Out of 4, I can give 3 here to make it 32. So that is also 32. Now only 1 is remaining, but these 3 values can't we make 32 each with that 1 extra, isn't it? So option A or stock A can't have an average of 32. Its maximum average is less than 32. Is that okay? Otherwise, simply you can just add these values and divide by 10 and see what maximum average it could get. Are you getting it? Is it okay? Arey bolo, is it clear? Baat samajh mein aayi na? Now similarly, let's check the stock B now. Is it okay? I can't see any comments here. Yes, na? Fine. By the way, you can use calculator or whatever way. Tell me what is the maximum average. I could easily see that it is not, it is less than 32. But how much it is exactly? You can calculate and tell me. Please do calculate and tell me how much is the actual average for this stock A, maximum possible average for stock A over the period of these 10 days. How much it is coming out to be? It's clearly less than 32. That was visible, that I have seen and shown to you also. So it is 237. अरे नहीं नहीं यार, इससे तो ज्यादा बनेगी, ऐसा क्या बात कर रहे हो? नॉट करेक्ट सुप्रजा, इससे तो काफी ज्यादा बनेगा. अरे बाबा यहां तक तो 32 बना ही लिया था ना, ये तो सब 32 बना ही लिया था. यू आर हैविंग 1 एक्स्ट्रा. सो इनका भी एवरेज देखो, दैट इज 25, तो इट वुड बी सर्टेनली मोर देन 250. इसी बात में कैसे? दैट मींस 300 एक्चुअली, राइट? 300 बन जाएगा क्या? 15 and 116, 1 यहाँ पे बैलेंस कर दिया, ये 30 यहाँ पे बैलेंस कर दिया, and then I have 12. Yes, exactly 300, right? That's right, Sivatmika. Yes, so it is coming out to be 300. So maximum average possible for this stock A is 300. So it can't be 320. That is the ideal thing. Fine. That we have already seen. So how much exactly it is, that also can be calculated. Fine. Okay. Let's move to set B now. The similar approach. So the prices, to have the maximum average price, I want to repeat, I would prefer to repeat 390, right? But what different prices are going to be there? Let's write all of them. So 230 is the minimum. I'm again writing 23 only, and 25, and 27, then 29, then we have 31, 33, and 35, 37, 39. Okay, so at least all these different values must be there on any of the days, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. and one more day is there. So for to have maximum average, I would repeat this largest value only. ठीक है ना? Largest value only. Okay. Now let's see whether 32 is possible or not. So what I'm doing, I'm distributing 31 and 33 together. So take one from this and put it here. That will become 32 each. This 29 and 35, that will also become 32 each. Just transfer 3 from that side. Same way 27, 37 will also make a pair of 32. 25, 39 will also make a pair. But this pair will not be formed, right? It is close to 320, but less than that. Wonderful. Ishita has come up. It is 318. I hope you are getting what I'm saying, right? No need to calculate actually. By the way, we can calculate. It is not that difficult, but we can see very easily. This is 32. This will be 32. This will be 32. This will be 32. But now this last pair will be less than 32. So overall average is less than 320. So this also does not satisfy. Stock D was already obsolete. That was already cancelled. So of course, answer should be option C. So that's how we can answer faster during the examination. Are you getting that? By the way, for the time being, let's check. Let's check for option C or stock C. Is it possible or not? Let's check. So the smallest one, of course it would be. Of course it would be, because it is starting from 250 now. So that means in place of this 25, I can have more these values. So certainly it would be 320. It could be 320, right? So answer to the first question is C. Is that clear? Answer to the first question is C. I am putting it there only. So answer to the first question is option C, that is stock C. Okay? Moving to second question now. Moving to second question now. Now the second question says, over the 10 days, what can be the maximum number of times that all 8 stocks have the same opening price? So we want all stocks to have same price. How many times? How many maximum number of times? That's what we need to see. So 4, 3, 2 or 1. So this time we need to consider all the 8 stocks. Okay, na? Yes, that's correct, Sivatmika. So basically it can have average of 320. That was the thing. Other stocks, for other stocks it was not possible, but for stock C it was possible. And that was the question. Which of the following stocks can have an average opening stock price of 320? So it is only stock C. For others it was not possible. Okay, na? Okay, now in the second question we want what can be the maximum number of times that all 8 stocks have same opening price. So let's get back to the table. Now same opening price it is saying, but which opening price, that is not being mentioned here. Which opening price, that is not being mentioned. So but we want for every stock to be having same price. So let's see what can be done. So what is the constraint here? First let me erase that part. I'm erasing this. Okay, so now this time how to proceed? So we know that these values for stock A are going to be between 230 and 330 only. It cannot go anywhere beyond. So by the way, which same stock price we should take? That is common to all of them. We can see from this graph also as well, है ना? So यहाँ पे maximum और ये minimum that seem to be constrained D and D, right? So D का maximum price could be 320. We can see from here 310. So maximum price of D could be 310 only. It cannot be more than 310, right? And for minimum we have a constraint of this E, or for H also we can say same thing, 290. So it cannot be less than 290. So if we are looking for the same price, yes, 310 and 290, these are the constraints here. We can see from the diagram very easily that the same price, same opening price of the stocks which we are looking for all the 8 stocks. So that price cannot go beyond 310, because if it is more than 310, then it won't be same for stock D. Same way, it cannot be less than 290, because if it is less than 290, then stock E would not be in that list, right? So 310 and 290 ke beech mein, that means we are looking for these values only, because the price cannot be between them, because there is a change of only 20 rupees every time, right? There is a change of 20 rupees only. So I need to see these values only, right? So at how many maximum days all the stocks can have a price of 310, how is that possible or not? And same way for 290 also. And then we can see the maximum possible thing, isn't it? Is that clear? Is the idea clear what we are supposed to do? Yes or no? बात समझ में आ गई ना? So we have seen that this 310 and this 290, the lower value, the minimum price of stock E, that is 290. So my same price cannot go less than 290 and it cannot go more than the maximum price of stock D, which is 310. So basically these are the only two possible values which we can try to have for all the 8 stocks for largest number of days, and that's what I need to check, that for how many days it can be feasible, it can be possible. Okay, now let's see that. Okay, let's first check about 310. Let's first check about 310. Tell me, for stock A, how many days you can have this price of 310? For how many days can we have a price of 310? See, 230 to 330, these are 6 different prices. So remaining 4 prices can be there for A, right? The remaining extra 4 prices which are pending for 4 days, that could be same 310 for 4 days. It may be possible, right? For A, 310 could be there for 4 days, right? For B, if I see, so 230 to 390, they are already only 1 price is extra, so it could be only for 1 day, not more than that. So 310 can be achieved only for 1 day. Yes or no? Because we have already seen 230 to 390, there are already 9 different prices. Remember, let's count 230, or let me write if you wish. I wrote it earlier also. This 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, then 33, 35, 37, 39. Already we have 9 different prices here for the 9 days, only for 1 day which is remaining. That can be repeated. So now either to repeat 310 or to repeat 290. So basically for stock B, any of this price can only be for 1 day. है ना? Changes are 8. Changes are 8, that's fine. But these are the opening prices of the 10 days. So out of the 10 days prices, we already have 9 different prices. Right, Ayushman? We already have 9 different prices. From minimum 230 to maximum 390, we already have 9 different prices for the 9 days. So for 1 day, whichever day it would be, so the price which may repeat can repeat only once more. So basically 2, I should say. 2 ban jayega na? Because if I am repeating 290, so 290 will be for 2 days. And same way if I repeat 310, that also 310 would be for 2 days. So it will be 2. And same way for A, it was 5. So basically, I think 2 is the one constraint here I can see. Is there any stock price which is having all the 10 different prices? Here we had 9 different prices. Is there any stock which is having 10 different prices? Let's see the gap. Let's see the gap. So 230 to 390, that has the largest gap so far. Which else? This gap was basically how much? 160. है ना? तो जिसमें 180 का gap होगा उसमें 10 different prices हो जाएंगे. Is anyone having gap of 180 or more than 160 basically? So this is less, this is less, this is 100 only, this is 120 only, this is less than 100, this is also less than, this is again less than 100. Okay, that is a constraint, fine. So 2 should be the answer. What do you say? What should be the answer? No need to check much. It's not that easy. It's not that difficult. It's simple, isn't it? No need to calculate anything else. So what will be the answer? So if I'm going to have a price of 310, so it cannot be more than 2 days for stock B, because these are the different prices. It must certainly get, right? 23, basically 230 to 390. So 223, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39. Now one of the prices to be repeated. So either it is 310 or 290, 29, whatever it is. So maximum 2 days we can have the same price. है ना? Ishita, I just repeated that. So the stock B seems to be a constraint here. We are going to have 10 prices, right? On the 10 days, we are going to have 10 opening prices, out of which 9 are already given for stock B. And all these 9s are different values, right? So whatever price we want to get repeated, So that repeated price will be appearing exactly 2 times, whether it is 290 or 310, whatever it is, it will be there only for 2 times, right? And all others can certainly have that. There is no issue. That's what I'm saying. Does it appeal? Does it make sense? Yes, exactly, Ayushman. So maximum possible days that all the prices, all the stocks have same price. It could be either 290 or 310. That was the constraint because of the stocks D and E. Fine. And so for how many days maximum all the stocks can have a price of 310 or 290? So there we saw the constraint given by stock B because it already have 9 different prices on 9 days. It has got 9 different prices on the 9 days. So only for one day it can have the same price being repeated. So that means same price can be there for maximum 2 days in stock B, right? So all others may have more days also, but stock B would be a constraint here. Is it fine? ठीक है ना? Right. So Ayushman is okay. Shatayu is fine. Vishwaraj, how to start? Vishwaraj, start solving. That's it. There is no rocket science. It's not difficult thing. If you have not started yet, so this is the right time. You can start. You can join any of our batches, or you have ample free videos also available on our channel and in our website. There's so much material available basically. So it's you who need to start. Okay. So I'm moving further. So this question we have answered, right? Moving to third question now. Is it okay? Ready with everyone? Is question 2 clear? Who was there? Ishita Lamba, is it fine? Okay, moving to the third question now. Vishraj, top CAT exam books. You can check any. What is the top? Everything is fine. You can check our iQuanta books, or if you have already some books, you can use that and there is no issue. Okay, fine. So Ishita is fine with this. So second question we have done and we have got the answer as 2. It can't be more than 2. Right? So option C is the answer here. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Question 3. Which of the following days can all 8 stocks have same opening price of 290? So this time we want 290 price. So price 290 or 310 can be the same, that we have already seen, right? We have already seen that. Now we want that 290, all stocks are having this price. So on which day it is possible? On which day, which date basically? So basically first day, second day, third day, we were having the dates available. So on which date it is possible? Let's see. Can you find this? I doubt this. On which date we can have these prices? What to do with this? So prices are going to be 290 or 310, that we have already seen, right? Prices are 290 or 310. This time we want 290 only. So the question is, on which day can all the 8 stocks have price of 290? We are given the 4 dates. Let me check once again. Let me use the options. Let's see the options. Let's see the options once again. So options are January 14, 15, 16, or both 15, 16. Okay, 14, 15, 16. So January 14, 15, 16. So 14, 15, 16 means January 14, 15, 16, or both of the dates. Okay, these are the options given, and we want the price of 290 this time for all the 8 stocks. And see, our day 1 started. Basically, this is 12, 13, 14. So this is third day. So third day, fourth day, or fifth day. Right? These are the options given. So on which of the following days can all the 8 stocks have a price of 290? Same price of 290. Okay. Yes, B will have 8 changes, so that we have seen. So B is changing. B is having 8 changes. So 9 different prices were there for B. But this is not known to me. By the way, we saw that B is having 8 different changes, basically 9 different prices. So they should be in that order only, yes or no? They have to be in that order, right? So B is going to be the constraint here. So because B's prices are 230, Yeah, basically the same 230, 250 like that. So 230, 250, 270, 290, and then 290 to be repeated again, right? Then 310, then 330, then 350, 70, 90. Isn't it? And what are these dates now? Dates are starting from 12th. So this is 12th January, 13th January, 14th January, now 15th and 16th. So on both of these dates, 15th and 16th, the stock B can have a price of 290, right? So what about others? Can others match that? Why not? Why not? Isn't it? So what would be the answer? Answer would be the last option, that both 15th and 16th January is a possible date. Is it fine? Is that clear? No need to check for any other stocks. Why? Because they are having multiple options to be changed, right? And in that case, in this case, why this same order continued? Because how did I get to know that on the first date, 12th January only, it has the price of 230? Because I know that it needs to reach at that point also. Hannah? Can it be changed? Yes. Listen carefully. See, who said that these prices are going to increase only? They could have been decreased also, isn't it? They could have decreased also. So the order can reverse as well. The order can reverse as well. Maybe on the 12th January, this was the price, and then it is continuously decreasing. That could also be possible, isn't it? So if that is the case, let's check. So if this is the date 12th, this is 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, then it will be 17th and 18th, which is not in the option, by the way, right? It could have been the scenario, na? ये उल्टा दिया मैंने. This is 12th, 330, 50, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This could also have been the scenario, but that is not mentioned here. Right? So, by the way, this is not in the option, so that's why this 15, 16 is a possible scenario. Is it fine? Otherwise, 17, 18 is also a possible case. Are you getting that? Otherwise, 17, 18 is also a possible case. All these four dates are possible because the prices may be increasing or may be decreasing, or it may fluctuate also, right? But already we had 9 different prices. So that's why only one price is to be repeated, that is 290. So it is going to be either in the increasing order constantly or decreasing order constantly. Are you getting that? So the dates here could be 15, 16, 17 or 18 among the options. We have only these 3 dates available. That's why answer would be that last option where 15 and 16 both are possible. Is that fine? Is that okay? Clear? I'm not seeing much activity today. I think people are feeling lethargic. अरे समझ में आ रहा है भाइयों बहनों? Okay, we have Nirva here. Shivatmika is okay. Ishita? Okay, I'm moving to the next question now. So, of course, answer here would be that option D here, that both B and C, that is January 15, January 16. By the way, we have checked, right? It could be January 17 and 18 also if the order changes, right? Okay, let's move to the next question. On which of the following days can all 8 stocks have same opening price of 310? Again, similar question. So again, that stock B prices need to be checked, and that we have already written. So let's see quickly. And again, this time it is talking about the date. It's talking about the date only, right? So on which date can have a price of 310? So again, same thing. So either 310 can repeat, right, or may not be repeated, whatever be the case. So if it is in the increasing order, so it will be on January 17, right, or 16. In the reverse way also. So 16 or 17 both are the possible dates, isn't it? So for 310 price, because this 290 could be 310 also, right? So we could have repeated 310. So this 310 can be achieved on 16th January or 17th January. And if I'm going in the reverse order, so 12, 13, 14, this 12, 13, 14, then 15, 16, 17. So 16 or 17. So answer to this question would be 16 or 17 January in the same way. So among the options, we can see option C, right? We can see the option C. Because none of the above is not correct, because January 16 it is possible. And question is only for the possibility, can, right? Question is only for the possibility. Is it fine? Ayushman, we have 14, 15, 16 as the dates. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So among 16, 17, 16 is there, na? That's why 16 would be the answer for this question. That means option C. Let me write the options here. So C, C, D, C. That's what we have done so far. We are left with one more question. Is it okay? Okay, moving to the last question now. Is it fine? ठीक है ना? Ayushman, is it okay? Fine na? 14, 15 is certainly not possible, but 16 and 17 both days it is possible. It's not that difficult set, but yes, you need to be patient. You need to be having a lot of patience while dealing with this. And Vishwaraj is asking regarding BBA, MBA in finance, BBA or BCom is better. अच्छा, for MBA in finance करना चाहते हो, उसके लिए BBA करें या BCom करें? Whatever you do, it is fine, Vishwaraj. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. BBA students also go for that. BCom students also go for that. Okay, to the fourth question, this is my first set. Very nice, Hari Prashant, very nice. So let's move to the last question now. So what best can be said about the opening price of stock B? So basically, सारी कहानी stock B पे ही हो रही है, right? So this is talking about on January 20. So opening price of stock B on January 20. Okay, let's see from that January this stock B prices only. So stock B prices we have already mentioned here. We know that one price is going to be repeated. Which one? It's our choice. We can repeat that, right? So on 20th January it is asking, right? So I told you the order would be in that order or in the reverse way, right? So 20th कहाँ पे आएगा? If it is in that increasing order, so whether I'm repeating 290 or 310, whatever, or maybe anything else also could be repeated. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 would be at 370 or maybe 350, isn't it? So it could be 350 or 370 if it is going on in that increasing fashion, isn't it? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 could be 370. Or if 350 had been repeated, so it would be 350. ठीक है ना? Fine. Let's reverse the order. If the order is reversed, in that case, what is going to happen? So same way it would be 250 or 270. है ना? It would be 250 or 270. So basically, these four values are possible for the opening prices of stock B. What do you say? Isn't it? But yes, exactly. Yes, wonderful, Mahesh. That's perfectly thing. So these are the four possible prices. Let's see here. So it can be either 370, 390. What values did I see? 390 it was possible, kya? Na 390 to possible nahi tha. 390 could not be possible, right? Because first day, second day, third day, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 390 could not be the price. 370 can be the price. Or if 350 had repeated, so 350 could have been the price, right? So 350 or 370. And if it is a reverse order, in that case, again, same 250 or 270. So these are the possible values. है ना? Yes. So 370, 390, 390 is not possible. So option A is not possible. It can be either 230, 250. Yes, that in 250 to 270, that is also not possible. So it can be any of the 230, 250, 370, 390. No, गड़बड़ कर दिया इसने ना. So this is D. None of the above. Yes, 350, 370, 250, 270. Exactly, Aryan. So this could have been corrected if values had been fine, but this is not correct. So none of the above. So what the values which yes, Aryan has mentioned, that's perfectly fine. We have written the same thing. So it could be 350, 370 or 250, 270. Yes, exactly. The option D would be the right answer. Fine. Is it okay? आयुष्मान 390 रिपीट नहीं कर सकता है. आयुष्मान 390 रिपीट कर सकता है. I don't say कि 390 रिपीट नहीं कर सकता. 390 can repeat. See, the dates are from 12 to 21st June, right? If 390 repeats, मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ किया क्या? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. मैंने गड़बड़ लिखी. 230, 250, 270, 290, 290 मैंने रिपीट कर दिया था ऑलरेडी ना. मैंने I think 290 ऑलरेडी रिपीट कर दिया. Let me write once again the values. I think I have already repeated 290 here, na? That's why. Yes, that's correct, Ayushman. Let's correct it once again. Let's write it once again, and let's recheck. There's no harm. Basically, while writing all these values, I had already repeated 290. That's why there was that confusion. Okay, let's see. Let's write once again. So for B, we are starting from 230. So 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, and 390. Now, one of the prices is going to be repeated. Which one? Anyone can be repeated, right? Anyone can be repeated, right? So, the dates are 12 to 21, right? So, 12, if I'm starting from 12 here, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, 20 could be 390. Or 390 would have been repeated, or 370 could be there. So 370 or 390 would be the values if the prices are in the increasing order. If they are in decreasing order, it would be 230 and 250. So that means the answer is given one. Fine then, right? So these two and these two are the possible values: 230, 250, and 370, 390. Yes, that's correct. Yes, Ayushman, that's correct. Ah, yes, Nitin, it is possible. It is possible. Right? Yes. So that was the thing here. So let's check. Aryan, we are just finishing it off now. By the way, yes, you can solve it afterwards. So yes, 230, 50, and 370, 390. Yes. So these are the four values possible. So option C is the right answer. Yes, we already repeated that and then we counted in that way. That was the mistake there. Yes. So it is option C, which is the right answer. Right? Option C. I hope it is fine. Okay, so fine, we shall stop here. So this was one good set, and certainly there were nice questions. There is not much calculations, rather not any calculations at all, other than that simple average part, which we did very easily. Fine. And as I told you, this is a set based on that P by Q only, CAT P by Q. It is modified, it is manufactured on that CAT question only. But in the CAT question, there was only one set. Now here we had 8 sets. So that was one change, and based on that, there were some good questions, right? Good logical questions were there, and it was not that difficult as it was appearing to be, right? Because most of the constraints were because of this set B and set D and E. Okay, na? So we shall stop here. Thank you very much. Yes, all correct. Wonderful. Yes, wonderful. Yes, today's timings is for 1 hour only, Arun. So this is our time to stop here. So very nice to have a session with all of you, and we shall see you soon once again in some other set, some other session. Okay? So Hari Prashant solved it for the first time. He got 4 correct. Very nice. It's good. It's good percentile. Will I get 99 percentile in DLR? Are Baba, first time you are solving a set and you are aiming, you are judging yourself. Don't judge. Just improve, right? And you did a good job, by the way. And the first set, you got 4 questions correctly. That's very nice thing. There were many who were not even able to start, how to start, right? But you got some questions correctly. It's very nice. Fine. Okay. Yes, very awareness, reliant. Yes. You need to be very aware. And yes, we need to be awake. है ना, सोते सोते solve नहीं कर सकते हैं. Fine. So now it's the time to take a rest. Good night. Hare Krishna. How many sets is to be done daily on an average? Shatayu, it's your choice. I suggest at least 1 or 2 sets should be solved regularly. That would be a habit. That would be a good thing, right? At least 1 or 2 sets you should solve on a daily basis. That's fine. How much is the math in the CAT exam? You know, Vishra, there is one top complete section. It's called quantitative aptitude. You can call it maths also. By the way, it is based on, more or less based on logical reasoning. But yes, it's maths. Yes, it's maths, right? Okay. Fine. So I shall stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.